In this first quarter for Norristown have been Paul Dean with 6 points, Bill Smith with 4, and Dwayne Alford and Bernard Bryant each have 1 apiece. Leading the way for Upper Merion is going to be Blaze McCoy, who has 4 points, and Sam Carnegie, who has 4 also. Jim Fox has also contributed 2 for the Upper Merion total of 10. Well, Greg, once again, Norristown has gotten off to a very sluggish start here. It's been their pattern in all 8 games up to this point. They have a very...
Yeah, that's right, Alan. Norristown has been starting off slow, and in the third or fourth quarter, they have really been coming on like a powerhouse, though. So we're expecting that again tonight.
Right, both teams played a very sloppy first quarter with a lot of fouls being called and a lot of loose ball handling also. The starting 5 here to begin the second quarter for Norristown would be Steve Bono, number 13, Paul Dean, number 14, number 3, Bernard Bryant, number 21, George Alford, and number 24, Bill Smith.
Okay, starting for Upper Merion is Sam Carnegie, number 41, Jim Fox, 33, Kevin Hill, 43, Mark Bailey, and 33, Kevin Hill. Okay, Carnegie with the ball. Over to Bailey. Bailey goes up and under. Shot is no good. Recovered by number 14, Paul Dean. Dean going down, down, down. Whoa, he loses the ball there. It'll be Norristown's ball. Norristown's ball. Bring the ball in for Norristown will be number 3, Bernard Bryant. Bernard Bryant bring the ball in for Norristown. He gives it over to George Alford. He takes a shot. Shot off the rim.
And there's going to be a foul that time on number 24 for Norristown, Bill Smith. That's going to send the center for Upper Merion, Blaze McCoy, to the line. McCoy's 3rd trip to the line so far tonight. He's hit 3 out of his other 4 foul shots already. Misses the first one, so Norristown regains possession. And we're going to have another jump ball here, this time between Steve Bono and Kevin Hill. 3rd jump ball situation Hill's been involved in here in the game so far. Bono with a 6-inch height advantage on Hill. Bono wins the tap. It goes to George Alford. Alford driving it against Carnegie, and he scores. Uncontested layup.
Kevin Hill bring the ball in for Upper Merion. Gives it over to Sam Carnegie. Scores 10-14, favor of Norristown. A little more than 7 minutes left. Carnegie knocked down, but it's going to be a foul on that play.
That time the foul was caught on Upper Merion's number 43, Mark Bailey, for elbowing George Alford of Norristown.
George Alford is 46% on the line this year. So he's going to have a chance to prove his stats right now. Okay, here goes Alford. Shot is missed. Covered by Upper Merion. Mark Bailey. Over to Fox. Fox brings the ball down court for Upper Merion. Fox over to Carnegie. Carnegie. Under pressure by Bernard Bryant. He goes up. Shot off the rim. Covered by Carnegie. Over to Fox. Fox at the top of the key. Fox again. Fox. Fox. Up. Sam Carnegie gets the ball. Carnegie over to Fox. And apparently the ball went out off of a Norristown player's hand. So Upper Merion will have the ball. Okay, Fox with the ball right now. Fox. Over to Macklin. Okay, Carnegie now. Bailey. Over to Kevin Hill. Underneath, recovered, stolen by Bernard Bryant. Bono throws a long one down to Alford. Alford's shot is good. Okay, so that puts Norristown ahead 16-10. Norristown ahead by 6 points. 6:09 left in the quarter. Okay, Kevin Hill with the ball. Kevin Hill again. Kevin Hill takes a shot. Shot off and around the rim. Rebound by number 21, George Alford. Throws it down to Paul Dean, number 14 of Norristown. His shot over around the rim. We're going to have another foul.
Okay, the foul's going to be on number 53 for Upper Merion, Blaze McCoy, and it's going to be a pushing foul. It's going to send Steve Bono to the line. Upper Merion's caught a timeout here with 5 minutes and 51 seconds to go before halftime, with Norristown having a 6-point advantage, 16-10.
We mentioned before that a lot of former football players are on both teams. But what we didn't mention was that we have 2 players, one from each team, who has made the All-State team. And they are Norristown's Steve Bono for quarterback and Upper Merion's Mark Bailey for
tailback.
That's right, and we would like to send our congratulations to these 2 young men. Okay, now we're going to see Bono at the line. Bono is 58% on the line for the year.
Out there right now for Norristown is going to be in the backcourt, number 3, Bernard Bryan, and number 14, Paul Dean. The center, Bill Smith, and the forward, Steve Bono, number 13, George Alford, number 21.
Bono with 2 chances right now. Bono puts it up, right in there. Bono, second. Good also. That's 2 points for Bono right there. Okay, Cornidi brings the ball down for Upper Merion. Across the line. Cornidi throws it over to Kevin Hill. Throws it over to McElwain. McElwain shot. Backboard and rim. Rebound by Norristown's number 3, Bernard Bryan. He loses it momentarily, but gets over to number 14, Paul Dean. Paul Dean over to George Alford. George Alford shot. Off the backboard and the rim. Rebound by Kevin Hill, number 33 for Upper Merion. Kevin Hill loses the ball, but he regains control of it. Okay, number 41, Jim Fox now for Upper Merion. Cornidi took a shot. Covered by number 33, Kevin Hill. Goes out of bounds. There's going to be a foul on this play.
The foul that time's on Norristown's number 24, Bill Smith. So it's going to send Kevin Hill to the line. Hill on the year for Upper Merion is a 53% foul shooter, hitting 16 out of 30 shots from the line. Okay, we got a substitution here for Norristown. Coming into the game will be number 25, John Scott, replacing number 24, Bill Smith. Hill misses the first one. Second one short. Bailey, however, gets the rebound for Upper Merion. Bailey back to the midcourt line, back to Cornidi. Cornidi has the ball. And the ball was knocked out by a Norristown player, so it's going to be inbounded by Upper Merion's number 51, Jay Dainty. Daney being guarded by Bernard Bryan. And the ball goes out of bounds as Daney's pass. So Norristown's going to inbound the ball. Bryan's bringing it down court over to George Alford. Alford dishes off to Paul Dean, who's at the top of the key. Dean drives in, and there's going to be a foul on the play. The foul's going to be on number 21, Sam Cornidi. So Paul Dean goes to the line. Dean is 65% foul shooter on the line, averaging close to 15 points a game this year for Norristown. And he misses his first shot. Okay, there's going to be a timeout here on the play. Apparently what happened just there, Norristown had 2 shots. Dean missed the first one, and Bono forgot about the second one, went in, tried for the rebound, and the foul was called on him.
Right now you're watching the Upper Merion cheerleaders.
With 4 minutes and 40 seconds to go here before halftime, Norristown's leading 18-10. For Upper Merion, number 33, Kevin Hill, will be going to the line. Hill's first shot is good, so he'll get a second. Hill's second shot is no good. Rebounded by Bernard Bryant for Norristown. Bryant bringing it over the midcourt line. Bryant over to Dean. Dean behind the pass to George Alford. Alford's shot is good from the top of the key.
Okay, Cornidi over to Danny and back to Cornidi again. Cornidi bring the ball down for Upper Merion. Cornidi over to Danny. Back to Cornidi. And to Danny. Cornidi once again. Cornidi looks over to Cornish. Cornish goes up. Does no good. Foul on that play.
The foul is on George Alford, number 21 in Norristown.
By the way, that was not the Upper Merion cheerleaders that you were watching a few minutes ago. That was the Norristown team. That's the same Norristown team with an 8-0 record, trying to make this 9-0. Okay, those shots were missed. Norristown comes up with the ball. Paul Dean going down.
Dean cross court to George Alford, being played by Kevin Hill. Alford dishes off the Bono, but there's going to be a foul on the play. Foul being called on number 43, Mark Bailey. Blaze McCoy, number 53, is coming in there now for Mark Bailey. He's coming to the bench. Alford on the year, a 46% foul shooter. He scored 6 points so far this game, and his first shot's good.
And his second attempt is good also.
No basket that time as one of the Norristown players stepped over the line during the foul shot.
So Norristown ahead, 21-11. A little less than 4 minutes left. Cornidi brings the ball down for Upper Merion. Cornidi over to Cornish. Cornish takes the shot. His shot is good.
Bernard Bryant bringing the ball down court for Norristown. Bryant over to Paul Dean. Back to Bryant. Bryant over to George Alford in the right-hand corner. Back top of the key to Dean, over to Bernard Bryant. And his shot is good. Third point for Bryant on the night.
Okay, Danny brings the ball down for Upper Merion. Danny over to Cornish. Cornish once again with the shot. A little bit short. And it's recovered by number 21, George Alford of Norristown. Alford goes up for a shot. His shot is good. Okay, there goes Cornidi again. Cornetti, over to Cornish, back to Cornetti. Cornetti looks over for Danny. Danny gets it. Danny almost knocked out by Bernard Bryan of Norristown. Danny over to number 21, Cornetti again. Cornish with the ball now. Cornish stolen by number 14 of Norristown, Paul Dean. Paul Dean goes up for his shot. His shot is off the backboard and the rim.
And it's out of bounds. Tapped out by a Norristown player, so Upper Merion, Jay Daney is going to inbound the ball. Daney in the Cornetti.
Cornetti over to Cornish. Cornish, he goes up. A little bit far. Daney gets the rebound. His is off the backboard. Rebound by number 14 Norristown, Paul Dean. Dean goes over to Steve Bono, off Steve Bono's foot. And Bono knocks it out. So Cornetti will bring the ball in for Upper Merion. He passed it over to Daney. And it's knocked out of bounds by Upper Merion. So Norristown will get the ball. Bring the ball in for Norristown will be number 3, Bernard Bryant. Bryant into number 14 of Norristown, Paul Dean. And back to Bryant. Bryant brings the ball over the line. Bryant over to Bono. Bono, he goes up for a shot. No good.
Foul that time on number 53 for Upper Merion, Blaze McCoy. Coming into the game now is number 41, Jim Fox for Jay Daney for Upper Merion. Bono going to the line. So far on the night, he's got 2 points.
Bono puts it up. And it is good. First point is good for Bono. Norristown with twice as many points as Upper Merion, 26-13. Bono off and around the rim, recovered by number 33, Kevin Hill. Hill on the side of the key. He slips it over to Cornish. Cornish goes up. Cornish's shot, no good. And number 14 of Norristown, Paul Dean, comes up with that ball. Paul Dean drops it over to number 3, Bernard Bryant. Bryant flips it over back to Dean. And Bryant goes up into the key. Out of bounds. So it'll be Norristown's ball. Bryant will bring the ball in for Norristown. Bryant over number 21, George Alford. John Scott is now playing for Norristown. Paul Dean at the top of the key. Gives it over to Bono. Bono over to Bryant. Back to Dean. And Bono, he goes up for a shot. His shot is no good. Number 3, Bernard Bryant. Back to Bono. Bono slips it over to number 14, Paul Dean. Dean, and it is recovered by Upper Merion. Number 33, Kevin Hill of Upper Merion has an easy shot. His shot is good.
Nice play that time by Kevin Hill for Upper Merion. George Alford bringing the ball down for Norristown. Alford puts up a shot and he misses it. Hill rebounds for Upper Merion. Hill drives down court to Sam Cornetti under the basket and his shot is good. 2 straight uncontested layups that time by Upper Merion. Cut Norristown's lead to 26-17 with 14 seconds left. On the play down court, the ball went out on an Upper Merion player, so Bernard Bryant's going to be the trigger man on the play. Bryant back to Paul Dean being guarded by Sam Cornetti. 10 seconds left with time going, and his pass is picked off by Blaze McCoy. Down the court by Cornish for Upper Merion. Cornish at the top of the key takes the shot. It's no good as time expires.
So at the end of the first half, Norristown leads Upper Merion 26-17.
We're just about ready to start action here once again. Leading scorer right now for Norristown, which has a total of 26 points, is George Alford, who has 9. Next for Norristown is Paul Dean with 6, Bill Smith with 4, Steve Bono with 3, Bernard Bryant with 3 also, and Dwayne Alford, who has scored 1. And now here's Greg Dubner with the Upper Merion scoring so far.
Okay, so far, leading scorer for Upper Merion is Sam Cornetti, who has 6 points. Blaze McCoy with 4, Kevin Hill with 3, and Jim Fox and Mike Cornish each with 2. This gives them a total of 17. The Upper Merion team is behind 17-26 at the half.